Good evening, Freedom TV. This is John Quinones bringing you the latest news on the convention. One major topic here today is the Virginia plan, proposing we divide the legislature into two bodies. The two bodies would be the House of Representatives and the Senate in proportional representation. The Senate would represent each state equally, while the House would represent them based on population. The New Jersey plan was then proposed in response, saying that Congress should also be divided into two houses. These two houses would be elected and appointed by population. Then, the Connecticut Compromise was proposed. This compromise would retain bicameral legislature as well as a proportional representation of the states in the lower house, but required the upper house to be weighted equally among the states. Each state would have two representatives in the upper house. What would you do at the convention? Passing you to Adam Sandler for an interview with our own George Washington.
Mr. Washington, how do you feel about the Federalist and Anti-Federalist?
While I remain unbiased, I do sympathize with the Federalist cause.
Do you believe that the Constitution will lead to a stronger national republic?
I feel the Federalist views of a stronger national republic based on the Constitution is reasonable. However, Anti-Federalist views against the ratification of the Constitution could have potential.
Thanks, George. On another topic, do you agree with water?
Screw water! What's hot and what's not? What's in? Powdered hair for men, towering wigs for women, hangings, chewing tobacco, marrying young, and perfume. What's not in? Wigs for women, natural hair for women, drinking water, dining out, daily or weekly baths. And remember, water is not in.
Water's for the weak.
Who wants basic water?
Tasteless.
Bland.
Boring. Drink the drinks of men. Anything except water. This message has been funded by the National Enterprise of Flavor. Now back to your Waterless programming. Here's Adam with our background story.
Good evening, Freedom TV. This is Adam Sandler bringing you the weaknesses of the Articles of Confederation. The Articles at first appeared to give the Congress considerable power, however it quickly proved inadequate. Congress could not tax because they did not have the power, and they could only raise money by asking the states and borrowing. Borrowing was not done as much because debts from the Second Continental Congress had still not been paid. Congress also did not have the power to force states to obey the Articles of Confederation. Congress could only use their power with the consent of 9 of the 13 state delegations. Now to Adam Carmelo with Carmelo's Hot Takes.
Recently, the Three-Fifths Compromise has been the most recent topic of discussion and debate. The question is simple. Should slaves be counted as part of the American population? Hi, I'm Adam Carmelo, and this is Carmelo's Hot Takes. The Three-Fifths Compromise was a result of the questioning of slavery's contribution to the general population. The North? No, slaves shouldn't be counted. But the South? Yes, they should. Me? Well, I'm from the state of Massachusetts, the one state where slaves are illegal. The compromise has no effect on me. Before I state what I believe, remember, this isn't a race issue, it's a slave issue. Nowhere does it say blacks count towards 3/5. Instead, it is a matter of free man and not free man. With that being said, here's my hot take. The only reason the South wants to count the slaves is to increase their political power, since they hold the most slavery of the states. Do I want slaves to be counted as people? Yes, that being said, I don't think they should only count because the South wants power. With the compromise of counting slaves, but at the same time limiting the power of the South, I agree. I do not believe that slaves only count as 3/5 of the person, but I do think this helps the South stay under control. This has been Carmelo's Hot Takes, and the end of our Breaking Constitutional Convention newscast. Thanks for tuning in to the FTV network. Coming up next at 7, Dateline. Water killed my wife.